Hey guys, Andrei from CFX Films here, and this is another one of my old games. I made this one probably in 2011, I think, actually. The original build was. This is a full game, actually. This is a first-person shooter that I made. This came out shortly after Modern Warfare 2, where I started building this game. So I had a lot of influences from that game. You won't really notice it in here, other than the fact that it's 3 acts and there's a couple missions in each act. But that was a big inspiration for me. So in the interest of time, I'm not going to show you the whole game because it is very long. It takes maybe about 45 minutes to an hour to beat. And I'm going to be muting a lot of these sections of the game just because I have a lot of music from Bad Company running in the back. Anyway, we're going to jump in here, and load up is the first mission of the first act. I have cutscenes in here. This is a ship that my brother made right there. Yeah. And you can move the camera all the way around 360. Yep, that's great. That's efficient. Remember that. And that is the planet I found off of Google. I think it's from Star Wars. I think I might have photoshopped the color. This might even have been before I knew how to use Photoshop. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Watch the ship do some tricks there. It is stuttering a little bit for me. I don't know if it's going to do that in the actual video, but I'll find out. Alright, so things are destructible. I have objectives. And there's grenades. That's kind of cool. The rain up there. A lot of influences from Jedi Knight 2 Outcast or Jedi Outcast 2. I don't know. That game, that Jedi Outcast game was really good. And this is using ray casting, so the animation only plays when you're looking at the door. I was so happy at the time when I programmed that. Because a lot of the scripts in this game are not made by me. A lot of them are, but this is... There's a lot of pre-made scripts that I used. And the enemies blow up when you shoot them too. There you go. And this was right around the time when Unity... I mean, it didn't really have the greatest physics at the time, and even to this day, I mean, Unity's great, but, there's certain things it just doesn't do that it should be able to. But this was fun at the time. And things blow up, and it was really cool. And everything, or not everything, a lot of things blow up. That was that was one of the biggest things that I wanted to focus on when I made this, is you can shoot out bulbs, you can take out lampposts, roadblock signs. Just basically most objects that you see in the scene. That orb, as you may remember, I made another version of that in Elite Force. You can see where the ideas came from. And in the interest of time, I don't want to show you guys everything, because, like I said, this does take a while to beat. I will just complete this objective, though. So, toxic waste. Got to turn it off by pressing a button, and there are enemies in this room. This is a 2013 update. So, in the original build, all these $100 bills had physics on them, or rigid bodies attached, and this game just crawled. So, there's the button. And this is, I mean, you can still shoot soda cans, but the popcorn's fun. The popcorn actually has, see, there's popcorn in here. So, that was cool. Alright, in the interest of time. So this is the second mission in the game. It has a lot of cinematics. You can see the moons cleverly placed there. And this one was really exciting for me when I made it at the time, because this one's a forest. And when I had Unity Pro, the trial back in 2011, this looked really nice with the water effects and everything. Yeah, so a lot of the level design components were here. Not much else. I mean, I tried to have some gameplay, but I wanted there to be... yeah, actually gameplay. So that's what the objectives are. But the gun's silenced. And you have to shoot this base in order for it to actually blow up. There you go. Sometimes you get closed in, so you have to kind of glitch your way out, but there were enemies here, and that's just a pile of blood, so, okay. Yeah. But you go over here, and you activate a button, and Then once you activate the button, the shield goes away and everything. So, more objectives in this one. I'm just going to move on to another mission, show you guys that. So, in the interest of time. Now, this mission is called Frozen Crossing. So, obviously it takes place on a snowy planet. I have no idea what the objective is because I didn't really read it. But, yeah, that was my solution to the white text on a white background, because you can't really color the text in the old Unities. It wasn't a very great font system, but it's loud. So this one consists of you going through the snow, and then I think you break in the base. I think you blow up a generator or something, and then you get out. But there's a big enemy in this one. I know there's something special here. We'll get there. It's very action-packed. I didn't really have the budget to do a lot of intense things. If you saw one of my my video that says a message for... Okay, sorry, it crashed. Try this again. Something about... Oh yeah, in my video, a message for indie developers, I showed a little bit of my interactive crawling game. It was sort of a imitation of Call of Duty cutscenes. And that is sort of where my quality started to jump a bit, because these games were all about just creating games, and I was just having fun creating my own little stories. But it wasn't extremely interactive, and I didn't really wasn't able to create my own worlds, you know, because I didn't have 3D modelers. And this was before I met Felix and Faiz for Elite Force. So those are the guys that worked with me on that, and they are awesome. So, okay, crashed again. Well, that's a shame. Well, you're probably seeing a black screen right now, so I'm just going to load up a different mission. This is Flankers.
I'd better help these guys out.
Yeah, it's like I'm like flying a ship, but it's the base was attacked, and now I'm flying my ship and I have to land, and I have a shotgun, and I basically have to just save the base. So we'll see how this goes. Loading may take a while. I said this because it usually takes a while to load. Alright, here we go. The Menargans. Oh, bodies are falling everywhere. So as you can see, there are a lot of ideas in here, and a lot of these translated to my newer games, but nothing really major. There's not one major point of these games that really stands out as being, you know, superb or above average, I just think. So I'm glad that I really stopped making these types of games and started really focusing on some more unique experiences. I'm about to die. And the shotgun has amazing range. Like, look at this, seriously. Woo! Almost died there. Also, at this time, Public Commando was probably one of my favorite games. Up until I beat it. It was really fun up until the very end, and after I beat it, I had no motivation to go back and play it. Which is unfortunate, because the game was really good. There just wasn't much replayability. Okay. And once you take out all the Menargans, I think the level just ends. So I'm just going to cut it there before it goes. Yeah, so I'm just going to end it there. Guys, thanks for watching. This is a little bit of my game. It's called Durok, if I didn't say that in the beginning, but you saw it in the title of the video. And this is what my old first-person shooter games used to look like. As you can see, Elite Force and Dead Lab are very different. Well then, I will see you guys next time. Again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this. That voice acting, that quality voice acting. There's the satellite. Yeah, and then we go to space, and then we what do we do in space? Yeah, we go in space, and then we take out their ship, and then we fly back to the planet. It's really intense. Well, I'm going to stop it there. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.